Okay, guys, we have a good one here, so don't blink because this plays back fairly quickly at 4 times speed. So I was a little torn here between getting organization or just opening that ruin. Honestly, should have got organization first because then there would have been a chance of there being farming in that ruin. And we know that Oumaji has a lot of crops. But the one good thing that does come from that ruin, at least, was the explorer. So other tribes, normally explorer, no big deal, but I mean, in this case, with Oumaji, an explorer just means your riders can move farther quicker because the clouds are already revealed. So they get that two movement, which the riders, have naturally. So we met Luxidor and we set a trap for him. We didn't go for any villages because, I knew I was going to use his unit as a springboard. I was hoping he didn't make a second warrior, but I mean, he gave us climbing. He had climbing. He jumped up on that mountain and he saw our trap pretty much. So trap was noticed before it was sprung, but that's okay. We're just going to use his units as further springboards. So I mean, it's kind of unlucky spawning next to Lux, but in this case, it was a blessing in disguise, kind of. He turned into the gift that keeps giving. He's trapped in a corner, so he doesn't have a way to expand. It really is an unlucky spawn for him. But I mean, he gave us climbing. He gives us a springboard. The locations my riders are reaching, some of them, they would not have been able to reach without being able to just spring off of Lux's half dead or dead corpses. So thanks for that. Um, yeah, I mean, without roads, your riders can still move farther, or just as far if you have a unit you can bounce off of. See, I mean, if Lux wouldn't have got that second city, he would have had a restartable spawn. And maybe something should be looked at as far as fairness. If you do get trapped in a corner, even if you have two villages, if your opponent can trap you in a corner, then maybe that should be a restartable spawn, honestly. But yeah, we're just sending units out, exploring, grabbing villages, all while just making sure we have enough military around Lux that we can thwart any attack he presents, which is what we're doing here. I think turn 11 is Lux's last turn. I think I don't kill him. I think he resigns, and I could have tried to rider spam him early, but I mean, then I wouldn't have gotten all these extra villages because all my riders would have just had their attention focused on killing Lux. So it's turn 11. We still haven't broken our 20 star per turn goal, but we're gonna come turn 12. We're gonna skyrocket. Our stars per turn is gonna skyrocket. And I think this is Lux's last turn. If I would have played this differently, I might have been able to get that rider in his capital because he left his capital empty. But yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have moved my units differently. It's too late now. We'll see what we can make of this turn still. So yeah, that's where he resigns. He doesn't like me in his second village. So he resigns, which is cool because I don't really want to try to take over his walled capital anyway. So we do meet Barter. This is turn 12. Luxidor is now a bot. We've now broken 20 stars per turn. And like I said, Luxidor is the gift that keeps giving. He gave us climbing. He gave us a springboard for our riders to bounce off of. And he gave us the killer monument. So we got the killer monument. Now we're going to connect a bunch of villages. We're going to get the network monument. And we just popped that giant using roads, which gives us the I don't know what to call that, giant monument. But yeah, so we had 3 monuments that we gained all within this turn, I believe. So yeah, we're going to spend them all. We're going to try to get catch up in eco now. So I think we get to 34 stars per turn. We go from 18 at the beginning of the turn to 34 stars per turn by the end. So now we've got Barter here in our crosshairs. I probably could have even got more stars if I didn't go for that second giant near Barter. But yeah, we got Barter in our crosshairs. I just wanted to make sure I had a giant to go up against him.